Welcome to Lesson 3. In this lesson, we will explore the concept of system messages and their significance in controlling the output of ChatGPT, techniques and strategies for structuring system messages to effectively influence the responses generated by ChatGPT, and strategies for controlling the conversation flow with system messages. System messages play a crucial role in shaping the behavior and output of ChatGPT, and by controlling the conversation flow, you can create more dynamic and engaging interactions. By the end of this lesson, you will have a solid understanding of how to control the conversation flow with system messages and create more meaningful and interactive conversations with ChatGPT. Let's get started. Understanding system messages. In the realm of interacting with ChatGPT, system messages play a vital role. These messages serve as distinct instructions or prompts, separate from the user's messages, and are designed to guide ChatGPT's behavior. System messages offer the ability to provide overarching instructions or add context to the ongoing conversation. By strategically incorporating system messages throughout the dialogue, you have the opportunity to shape the responses generated by ChatGPT, influencing the direction and outcome of the interaction. Let's delve deeper into the purpose and benefits of leveraging system messages, exploring how they enhance the effectiveness and efficiency of communication with ChatGPT. Part 1. Providing instructions. System messages play a crucial role in guiding ChatGPT's behavior and ensuring that interactions proceed smoothly. They are utilized to provide specific instructions or guidelines to ChatGPT, directing its responses in alignment with the user's intentions. For instance, consider the scenario where a user asks for recommendations on vegetarian restaurants in the area. To ensure that ChatGPT generates relevant responses, a system message can be strategically employed. In this example, the system message prompts ChatGPT to base its recommendations on either the user's personal experience or online reviews. By incorporating such system messages, users can effectively steer the conversation towards their desired outcomes. In this case, the system message ensures that ChatGPT understands the criteria for providing recommendations, thereby enhancing the likelihood of generating helpful and accurate responses tailored to the user's preferences and needs. Part 2. Setting the personality. System messages can also be used to define the personality or tone of ChatGPT. By incorporating system messages that reflect a specific persona or style, you can customize the responses to match the desired character. For instance, user message, "What is your favorite movie?" System message, "I'm an avid film enthusiast. One of my all-time favorites is Casablanca." In this example, the system message sets the personality of ChatGPT as a film enthusiast and provides a specific favorite movie. This adds a personal touch to the responses and enhances the overall interaction. Part 3. Contextualizing the conversation. System messages can provide context and continuity within the conversation. They help remind ChatGPT of past interactions, making the conversation more coherent and maintaining a sense of continuity. Consider the following example. User message, "Can you tell me more about artificial intelligence?" System message, "Sure. In our previous discussion about AI, we covered its applications in healthcare and finance. Let's explore other exciting areas." In this example, the system message provides context by referencing a previous conversation and sets the stage for further exploration of artificial intelligence. Part 4. Guiding role-play scenarios. In interactive storytelling or role-play scenarios, system messages serve as valuable tools for guiding the narrative and enhancing the user's immersion. They enable the facilitation of role-play experiences by establishing the setting, introducing characters, and providing narrative cues. For instance, consider a user who wishes to engage in a detective role-play scenario. Upon receiving the user's prompt, a system message can be utilized to set the scene effectively. In the example provided, the system message describes the dimly lit crime scene, complete with scattered evidence and a mysterious ambiance. This narrative cue immerses both the user and ChatGPT into the detective roleplay, setting the stage for collaborative problem-solving. By incorporating such system messages, role-play scenarios become more engaging and interactive. Users are drawn into the story, while ChatGPT responds in a manner that aligns with the established narrative, fostering a dynamic and immersive storytelling experience. Tips for effective system. Here are some tips to keep in mind when using system messages. 1. Place system messages strategically. Consider the placement of system messages within the conversation. They should be positioned where they can have the most impact, providing clear instructions or context for ChatGPT. 2. Be clear and concise. System messages should be concise and to the point. Use clear language to communicate the desired behavior or provide necessary context without overwhelming ChatGPT. 3. Experiment and iterate. Don't be afraid to experiment with different system messages and iterate based on the responses you receive. Refine your system messages to improve the outcomes and enhance the overall conversation. 4. Maintain coherence. Ensure that system messages align with the conversation flow and maintain coherence. They should enhance the user's experience and contribute to a meaningful and engaging interaction. Understanding the role of system messages. In the realm of conversing with ChatGPT, system messages hold a pivotal role. These messages serve as crucial directives, shaping the tone and guiding ChatGPT's behavior throughout the interaction. System messages fulfill multiple functions, including providing clear instructions to ChatGPT, establishing the desired atmosphere for the conversation, and directing the flow of dialogue. By structuring these messages thoughtfully and strategically, you possess the ability to influence the responses generated by ChatGPT, thereby enhancing the overall dynamic and interactivity of the interaction. Delving deeper into the techniques for crafting system messages effectively allows for a deeper understanding of how to optimize their impact. By mastering these techniques, you can unlock the full potential of ChatGPT, fostering more engaging and productive interactions tailored to your specific needs and preferences. Part 1. Introduction and context. The initial system message sets the stage for the conversation and provides context to ChatGPT. It is an opportunity to introduce the purpose of the interaction and provide any relevant background information. Consider the following example. System message. Welcome to our restaurant recommendation service. We're here to help you discover the best dining experiences in your area. Please let us know your preferences, such as cuisine type, price range, or dietary restrictions, to assist you better. In this example, the system message introduces the service, establishes the context of restaurant recommendations, and prompts the user to provide their preferences. By providing this information upfront, ChatGPT can generate more relevant responses aligned with the user's requirements. Part 2. Asking for clarification or additional details. System messages can be used to seek clarification or prompt the user for additional details to refine the responses. This helps gather specific information and ensures that ChatGPT understands the user's intent accurately. Consider the following example. User message. I'm looking for a book to read. Any recommendations? System message. Sure. Could you please specify your preferred genre or any specific themes you're interested in? This will help us provide tailored recommendations that align with your reading preferences. In this example, the system message seeks clarification on the user's preferred genre or themes, enabling ChatGPT to generate more targeted book recommendations based on the user's specific interests. Part 3. Providing guidelines or instructions. System messages can provide guidelines or instructions to ChatGPT, guiding its behavior and responses. By setting clear expectations, you can shape the conversation towards desired outcomes. For example, user message. Tell me a joke. System message. Sure, let's keep the jokes clean and suitable for all audiences. Feel free to share your preferred style or topic for the joke. In this example, the system message sets the guideline of keeping jokes clean and prompts the user to specify their preferred style or topic. This ensures that ChatGPT adheres to the desired tone and generates appropriate joke. Part 4. Changing roles or persona. System messages can be used to change the role or persona of ChatGPT during interactive storytelling or role-play scenarios. By modifying the system message, you can create different narrative contexts or introduce new characters. Consider the following example. User message. I'm a knight on a quest to rescue a princess. What should I do next? System message. As the wise wizard guiding the knight, I suggest you seek the ancient sword hidden deep within the enchanted forest. Be cautious of the guardian creatures that protect it. In this example, the system message assumes the role of a wise wizard and provides guidance to the knight character in the roleplay scenario. This enhances the immersive storytelling experience and creates a dynamic interaction. Tips for structuring system messages. Here are some tips to help you structure system messages effectively. 1. Be clear and concise. System messages should be concise and easy to understand. Use simple language to communicate instructions, expectations, or context to ChatGPT. 2. Establish clear guidelines. Set clear guidelines or expectations in the system messages to ensure that ChatGPT generates responses that align with the desired behavior or tone. 3. Prompt for specific details. When appropriate, prompt the user for specific details or preferences to refine the responses. Gathering more specific information helps ChatGPT generate more tailored and relevant answers. 4. Experiment and iterate. Experiment with different structures and techniques for system messages. Iterate based on the responses received, refining the system messages to achieve the desired outcomes. Understanding the importance of conversation flow. It pertains to how smoothly and coherently the dialogue progresses between the user and ChatGPT. It keeps the discussion on track, relevant, and natural. Controlling conversation flow is key to achieving objectives. System messages are useful for guiding the conversation, introducing topics, providing context, and transitioning between points. By mastering these techniques, you can enhance the coherence, relevance, and effectiveness of your conversations with ChatGPT. Part 1. Introducing topics. System messages can be used to introduce new topics or shift the conversation towards specific subjects. By explicitly mentioning the topic in the system message, you set the stage for the subsequent user and ChatGPT responses. Consider the following example. User message. What are some popular tourist attractions in Paris? System message. Let's explore the iconic landmarks and attractions of Paris. From the Eiffel Tower to the Louvre Museum, there's so much to discover. Let me provide you with some recommendations. In this example, the system message introduces the topic of popular tourist attractions in Paris, creating a seamless transition for ChatGPT to generate relevant recommendations. Part 2. Guiding the flow with questions. System messages can be structured as questions to direct the conversation and encourage the user to provide specific information. By using questions in system messages, you actively engage the user and steer the conversation in a desired direction. For example, user message. I need help planning a trip to Japan. What are some must-visit places? System message. Sure, I'd be happy to assist you. Could you please let me know which cities or regions of Japan you're planning to visit? This will help me provide tailored recommendations. In this example, the system message poses a question to the user, asking for specific details about the cities or regions they plan to visit. This enables ChatGPT to provide more personalized recommendations aligned with the user's travel plans. Part 3. Directing follow-up actions. System messages can be used to direct follow-up actions or prompt the user to provide additional information. By specifying the desired action in the system message, you guide the conversation towards the next steps. Consider the following example. User message. I'm looking for a recipe for homemade pizza. System message. Great. Let's start by selecting the type of crust you prefer. Would you like a classic thin crust or a deep dish crust? In this example, the system message directs the user to choose the type of crust, providing a clear direction for the conversation and narrowing down the options for the subsequent response. Part 4. Providing summaries or recap. System messages can be used to provide summaries or recaps of the conversation, ensuring that both the user and ChatGPT are on the same page. By restating the key points or information, you reinforce the context and maintain coherence. For example, user message. What are some good hiking trails in the area? System message. Based on our conversation, we've identified 2 popular hiking trails. Trail A, which offers breathtaking mountain views, and Trail B, known for its scenic waterfalls. Let me know if you'd like more details or have any other preferences. In this example, the system message provides a recap of the identified hiking trails and prompts the user for further action, ensuring a smooth and cohesive flow of the conversation. Tips for controlling conversation flow. Effective control of conversation flow is essential for guiding interactions with ChatGPT smoothly and achieving desired outcomes. To help you navigate this process effectively, consider the following tips. 1. Plan ahead. Before initiating the conversation, take some time to outline the flow you intend to follow. Consider the main topics or information you wish to cover, and organize your system messages accordingly. Having a clear plan in mind will help ensure that the conversation progresses logically and purposefully. 2. Be clear and concise. When crafting your system messages, strive for clarity and conciseness. Use straightforward language to convey instructions, introduce new topics, or steer the conversation in a particular direction. Avoid using overly complex language or ambiguous phrasing that may confuse the user or ChatGPT. 3. Guide with questions. Incorporate questions into your system messages to engage the user and gather relevant information. By asking targeted questions, you can prompt the user to provide specific details or insights, which can then be used to guide the conversation more effectively. Additionally, questions can help maintain user engagement and ensure active participation in the dialogue. 4. Maintain coherence. Ensure that the conversation maintains coherence and consistency throughout. Each system message and subsequent user or ChatGPT response should build upon the previous ones, contributing to a cohesive and meaningful exchange. Avoid abrupt changes in topic or tone that may disrupt the flow of the conversation and lead to confusion. Understanding the potential use cases of ChatGPT allows us to envision its benefits in our own projects. In this lesson, we explored the concept of system messages and their purpose in controlling the output of ChatGPT. We discussed how system messages can provide instructions, define personality, contextualize conversations, and guide role-play scenarios. Also, how important it is to provide an introduction and context, asking for clarification or additional details, providing guidelines or instructions, and changing roles or personas. By strategically incorporating system messages, you can shape the behavior of ChatGPT and create more tailored and engaging interactions. As you continue to utilize system messages in your conversations with ChatGPT, remember to place them strategically, be clear and concise in your instructions, and experiment with different approaches to enhance the overall experience. In the next lesson, we will explore techniques for managing the conversation state with ChatGPT, allowing for more dynamic and interactive interactions. By structuring system messages effectively, you can create more engaging, dynamic, and interactive conversations with ChatGPT. Remember to plan ahead. Be clear and concise in your system messages, guide with questions, and maintain coherence throughout the conversation. These techniques will help you control the flow and create meaningful and interactive conversations with ChatGPT.